Hey everyone, it's Alex Marriner here from Block Digital. Just wanted to make a little vlog for you this afternoon relating to exclusivity. Now, a lot of the time when exclusivity is spoken about, it's done between the recruiter and the client, and a lot of people think it's just a big benefit for the recruiter, which hopefully I'm going to explain in a couple of quick vlogs why also it's the benefit not only for the client but also for the candidate. And this one I wanted to make just for you guys as candidates. Obviously, as many of you know, I specialize in placing digital marketing professionals, have done so for a number of years now. Within that, carved out a niche for myself within search marketing, placing a lot of SEO, PPC, display, paid social type candidates, majority of the time for client-side brands in and around London. But as I said, this is for you guys as candidates, and why, if a recruiter is working a role, why is it going to be a benefit to you? Well, I've got three takeaways from this. And firstly, there's a better spec taken. So when the recruiter takes on the role with their client, working on an exclusive basis, the client will give them more time, which means they will, as a recruiter, be able to take a far better job spec. Now, why is that a benefit for you as a candidate? Well, the recruiter will know the ins and outs of the position of the company, which on one hand will help you far greatly in terms of preparing for your interview, but even before an interview, will give you much more information to ensure or to make a judgment call on if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So that's number one. Secondly, as I mentioned, the client is more engaged with the recruiter. And when that happens, that means we normally get feedback much quicker, but also much more detailed. Now, I'm sure many of you have had interviews over the years where feedback has probably been non-existent. Hold my hands up, it happens to me with some clients as well, and can be frustrating for me, and I know how frustrating that can be for candidates. But when we're working on an exclusive role, the engagement is much better. That means that you will get feedback in a timely fashion, not necessarily waiting 1 or 2 weeks down the road. And lastly, I think it's the overall experience for candidates. Clients who are engaged and dedicated to working with a recruiter on an exclusive basis, they're far more likely to actually want to hire that position opposed to just doing some window shopping. And I think the reason why that's a benefit for you as a candidate is that the overall experience is going to be far greater. Just recently, complete true story, get my words out, took on a role with a client of mine in central London on a fully exclusive basis. Within 11 days from taking the position, the offer was accepted. And again, that's a benefit for you guys, because you're going to be, if you're in a position working with a recruiter who's working on an exclusive role, the process itself is going to be moving. I mean, I've heard of many a big brand, and don't get me wrong, they're great companies, but it takes sometimes 3 months to go through the process. And that sounds sometimes a little bit crazy. Whereas, hey, if you're looking to make a move and you really like a role and the manager really likes you, why not keep that process moving? So they're just a few quick snippets. Next time you speak to a recruiter about any role, hey, ask them, how are you working this vacancy? Is this an exclusive opportunity? I'm not saying that means don't look at it, because I'm sure it might still be great and still work out. But if it is an exclusive vacancy that they're working, then I think overall it will enhance your experience and might also increase your chances as well. So thanks for listening, and should you guys be looking for your next position within search marketing, then please feel free to give me a call. But until next time, take care. Bye bye.